Good morning everybody, it's Christian YouTube Daddy here. Well, it's day 7 of a video every day for a month. And this will be the last video, I think, of the YouTube cabinet that I'm working on at the moment. So let's see if we can finish this off today. As you remember from yesterday's video, or whenever you watched it, we've done all the shelving. So now I'm putting the back doors in. So there's the first one. As you can see, on hinges. There we go. Look at that. How pretty is that? So that's the first door on hinges. I've still got to paint it all and all that lot, as we discussed. But I'm going to put a lock on it and stuff like that. So basically, that's what I'm going to do. 3 of them. So then it'll be locked up. And it's going to be peat-proof so he can't smash me back doors in. So there we go. So that's the first door done. And then once we've done the 3 doors, then guess what? We'll decide, I'll tell you what the poll said, what all you viewers decided to do, and then we'll do what you told me to do. Right guys, I've just added up all of the votes that you guys, the painting of what colour. So the conclusion was, there was lots and lots of ideas. There was a couple of people decided it would look good tartan, but I couldn't get any tartan paint. And there were some people said red, green, blues, and there was lots and lots of different colours. A couple of people said don't paint it, but the end conclusion seems to be paint it red on the outside and white on the inside with LEDs on the inside. Now I definitely like the idea of the LEDs on the inside. So I'm just going out to pick up some paint and some PVA because I've run out of PVA. So I'm going to the range because there's nowhere else open because it's Sunday. So I'm going to pick up a tin of white paint. I should still have some red paint left and some PVA, and I need some more hinges because I've run out of hinges. I'm 3 hinges short. So I'm just going to the range, but there was lots and lots of good ideas. I don't think the tartan paint, no, I said that's very quite difficult to get hold of tartan paint. But I do like the idea about LEDs in it. So as I said, the conclusion is going to be red on the outside and white on the inside. So you can see I'm just on Central Drive at the moment, and it's Sunday, as I've already said, as you know anyway. And I'd say it's so cold here at the moment. It's like 0 degrees. The sun's bright, really bright. I can barely see anything while I'm driving, to be fair. But it's so cold out there. It really is cold. Oh my God, that sun is so bright. So for those who don't know where the range is in Blackpool, it's just behind Farm Foods, which is at the end of Yeadon Way. Well, I'm going this way of it, so I'm on the Central Drive at the moment. Just going past the petrol station. And I'll go over these traffic lights here, then I'll turn right onto Waterloo Road. And then left onto the back of Farm Foods as you go towards the Yeadon Way. And it's just there by the new ambulance station. So, that's it. Thank you for your input into what colour I'm going to paint it. So, we're going to paint it red on the outside and white on the inside. But before I can actually paint it, I've got to PVA it first, obviously. And as I said, I've run out of PVA. So I'm hoping that the range sell PVA, because there's nowhere else open. And I don't want to drive to B&Q, because B&Q miles away. B&Q's like at the end of Yeadon Way, the other side of Yeadon Way. Okay then, I'll see you on the way back. I thought I'd just take you into the range if you didn't know where it was. Like I say, I'm here on Waterloo Road. I'm just at the back of Farm Foods, and on the left hand side of me is the new ambulance station. And if I do go straight over this little roundabout here, this is where the range is. And apparently there's an Iceland in here as well. I don't know if they like own one of the same company or something, I'm not sure. So we're here at the range. There's quite a few people here actually. car park's quite full. So I'll just park up here. And I will go in and see if they got some PVA and some white paint. See you in 1 second. Well, I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is I've got the PVA, so I can PVA all the wood today. The bad news is they didn't have any white gloss paint. I know. They got every other colour you could conceivably think about, but they didn't have any white gloss paint for some reason. And they didn't have the the hinges that I wanted either. So, looks like today's plan is to PVA it all, and then I'll worry about sticking the last 2 back doors on. I can get the wood cut to size for the last 2 back doors today, but I can't put them on until obviously I get the hinges. So I can dip the barrels tomorrow and pick up the hinges, and I need some catchers as well. So we'll go down to Pete's now, as I say. We'll pop into Pete's, go and have a brew, because obviously I need my brew. Because people think having a kettle, I use a water boiler in the arcade. Now obviously I'm not going to turn a water boiler on just for a cup of tea, a cup of coffee for myself. So it's always easier to nip to Pete's. And it's always worth annoying him anyway, because I'll just remind him that I'm going on a holiday on Wednesday, which will really annoy him. So we're just heading over the bridge on Waterloo Road. Forgot where I was then. And then we're gonna, shall we go? We'll go straight onto the seaside actually. We'll see what the seaside's like. So we'll go straight over this roundabout here, and we'll go along Waterloo Road itself. I think I need to tighten up my iPad holder thing. It seems to be slipping down. So I'm going to go on to the actual Waterloo Road itself, where all the shops are. So it's looking very boring now. All the Christmas decorations have been put away. Have you guys put your Christmas decorations away? It's definitely looking very boring now. All the shops are looking very dull and boring. So I think that it was yesterday the Christmas decorations should have come down. So we're just going to head towards the end of Waterloo Road here, and then go turn right onto the prom, and we'll go down to Pete's. So this is by the Bull Pub, for those of you who know where I am, and by the Family Amusements there. I think it's called Whiteside if I remember right, and by the Shoe Market. Look at this guy driving really slower. And that's the old Hearts Christmas shop there that's been shut for years now. And we're just going to turn right here by the Dutton Arms. But while I stop here, I can see if I can tighten this thing up a little bit, stop it slipping down. I'm just going to take this off there and see if we can tighten this up. Nope, it's still slipping down by the looks of it. Okay, you can see there's a few people walking about. It is very, very cold out there, to be fair. Oh, look at the puppy doggy there by the pram. There's a tram there. And as you can see, you probably can't see it, but you'll see as we get closer, they've took all the carriages off the big wheel. So obviously they're sending them away to be jet blasted or sand blasted or whatever they do with it, something blasted I guess. But basically every year they take the carts off the big wheel to send them away to get cleaned up. And I think every 2 years they take the big wheel down, the whole big wheel. I think it's every 2 years. If I am wrong on that, please put it in the descriptions below. But it's something like that anyway. But I know they've definitely taken off the carts. They took them off the other day. I need to get this Holby thing right, because this is the one I'm going to take on holiday with me. So we're just heading towards Manchester Square now. Those of you who know Blackpool know this area very well. There's a few people about. There's nothing major, but I'm not expecting a lot today. Pete's open today, which has surprised me. So let's see if he can manage to get that bingo going today. Headed towards Vauxhall V-Flex, which is up for sale apparently. Anybody fancy buying Vauxhall V-Flex? I believe it's going for £1 million. So it might be slightly out of my reach, just by a little bit. But I believe it's up for sale for £1 million. And it seems to be freehold as well, so for the whole building. So if you've got a spare £1 million floating away, and you fancy moving to Blackpool, you can always buy the Vauxhall V-Flex and open up a bar there. Okay, just going to turn up to Chapel Street now, and we'll go off to Pete's. But it's not open yet, because the shutters aren't open yet. It is only 12:15 at the moment. I did start working quite early this morning, because I had quite a lot of stuff to do. So I did start my job early this morning. So I'll just turn right here, then we'll go and see if Pete's actually there. I think he's there, he's just not open yet. See you in a second. Right guys, I've just got here and there's me Maud. Say hello. I've been to get some PVA.
Some what?
PVA.
Can you not whip some of your own up now?
No. So I've been to get some PVA. So there's Claire, the Maud. She's there outside waving at me. Pete's just been very sweary at me, but he's like that. And there's Mike over there as well. So I'm just going to go in there and have a brew.
Hi, Mr. Higgins.
Hello, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
So you do realise when I put this up, you'll be the Maud on the film that you're on.
Yes.
So you'll be able to see yourself up.
Doing my job.
Yeah, because I'm not like Pete, do one every 2 weeks. I do one every day, don't I?
Yeah, keeping me on my toes.
I am every single day, and I don't tell you what time I'm going to put them up, do I?
No.
It's just suddenly, oh, here we go again. And there's her better half, Mike.
When you going away, you never said.
Wednesday, have I not mentioned it?
No, you not mentioned
I'm not
it.
mentioning I'm going away Wednesday, yeah.
Wednesday,
I'm going to
right.
give Pete a very early morning call when I'm at the airport. So I'll give him a call.
Love you for that.
Yeah, about 6 o'clock in the morning when I get to the airport about 7, so I'll give him a call about 7 in the morning, just to make sure he knows.
When he was leaving to go.
Yeah, just to call him on the hour, every hour.
Every hour.
Yeah.
Keep him away.
And I would imagine, see, at least on your toes, at about 8 o'clock, I'll be doing a live from the airport.
At 8 o'clock in the morning.
In the morning,
You
yes.
won't have no mod at that time of the morning, mate.
Well, it depends. It depends.
Well, it might be Wednesday, 8 o'clock, about 8 o'clock in the morning, I'll be doing a live at the
I'll
airport.
give you a phone number. You can call it before you go if you do it.
Oh, that's what makes sure she's awake.
Yeah, make sure, mate. Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to go inside now, guys, and grab me brew. I'll see you in there. Right, guys, I'm sat here having a brew, and I've got Claire and, what's her name? I forgot the name, Jackie now, here, and they are talking total woman's drivel, you know, bras, undergarments, stuff like that.
Is he even mentioning bras?
So, they just talk about women's stuff.
You're not bras.
Yeah, I don't know what women talk about.
Ribby hole?
Rigby Hall?
Ribby hole?
Ribby all.
It's only
Trying to
we're
think of a
talking
prank to
about
do on
brass
you, but then I
and stuff, 'cause
thought
he
the
wants to
fucking
win
cleanup
his
would be
shirt
too
competition.
much.
Hey, you're swearing. I thought you were with it. Are you not meant to be swearing now? What's he got in his bag? Pete wants to unload his sack out
I've got
with no.
1,000 wins here. Do you want them?
Yeah.
Do you want them?
So what you got that for?
Right, viewers, do you reckon I should keep these
I think
until
you
the
should-
summer and then throw them over Eggett's bar?
No.
Eh?
I reckon
What?
you should
No.
fill the back of his van up with them.
So what he's trying to say is Pete wants to empty his sack all over me. There's something wrong with that guy, isn't there? This guy has got some serious problems. Jack, I think you need to have a word with your husband, okay? Okay, right, so you're back over there. Right, I finally got to the arcade after I was back to the arcade after I finished messing about. This is where we left it yesterday. As I said in the previous bit of this video, I couldn't get any hinges today because I need another 3 of those hinges there. So I'll have to get them from Barrett's tomorrow. It's not open today. And I couldn't find any white paint. But not to worry, I've got to PVA it anyway. So I've got to PVA the top and all that lot. Now, as you can see, I've sealed it all the way around to make it waterproof. So that's now dried, as you can see. So now it's time to PVA it. So I'll PVA it all anyway. And then at least I'll give it then a night to dry overnight, and then tomorrow I'll bring the white paint for the inside, and I've got red paint anyway for the outside, which is just going to be the sides and the top. So what I'll do is I'll PVA it now. Okay. Well, I'm just going to start PVAing it now, yeah. Now, for those who don't know, the reason I PVA it is for 2 reasons. I'll show you what I'm using. PVA adhesive sealant. Basically, first of all, it makes it waterproof, which is what I need because, as I said, it's going to be right at the front of the arcade, so it's going to get battered by the wind and the rain because it gets very windy and rainy up here in Blackpool. And secondly, if I PVA it, it means that I'll only need to put 1 coat of paint on. So if you're ever doing any painting onto naked wood, which is untreated wood like this, always PVA it first because PVA is a lot cheaper than paint. So instead of you having to put 2 coats of paint on it, you put the first coat in and it soaks it in, and then you have to put the second coat on, and you end up using loads of paint, which is quite expensive. Use PVA. So then you only end up needing 1 coat. So here we go. And it's that simple. That's all it is. You just literally... There's nothing complicated about it. It's really, really simple. So just roll it on. I'll probably give it 2 coats to make sure. But this is it. There's absolutely nothing to it. Nice roller on it. And then that'll just soak into the wood, and it'll give that protective seal, as I said, which will help it, stop it from rotting, because obviously the acidic air in Blackpool, it's put like that by any seaside resort. So the acidic air will definitely damage it if I don't treat the wood. You can buy wood that's treated, like for instance the battens that I was using when I did the floor in the bingo. They were pre-treated battens because that was proper flooring battens. But it's a lot more expensive to buy pre-treated wood. It's very expensive. So when I'm doing something like this, I just literally do it myself. You can't see me because I'm just doing the bottom part of it at the moment. So, so let's just get this bit done. There we go, that quick. That's the 1 panel already done. Now how quick was that? Don't mess about me. Okay, so I'm going to PVA the whole lot now, yeah. And this will be the end of this video now because all I'm going to do is PVA this and leave it to dry. and then I'll finish the rest of it. I wanted to get it all finished off today, but as I said, because I've not been able to get the hinges or the white paint, I'll have to get that tomorrow. But to be fair, I could probably do with leaving the PVA for a couple of hours to dry anyway. So if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video, where finally we're going to get it finished. My God, how long does this take to go? Okay, see you later, guys, and thanks for watching.